Hey guys, Zach here, and we're hanging out with one of our puppies. I have Angie here. Angie, how's this litter doing so far?
They are doing amazing. This is Janice's litter. About 3 weeks, we're starting our 3-week curriculum. Look at them starting to move around, so they're getting their legs. It's one of my favorite stages. I often call it the drunken sailor stage because they start to wobble and get their strength. Obviously, they're well fed, right? Because look how calm they are. This little one was a little vocal a bit ago. But they're starting their sound therapy this week. So we focus on habitation sounds, so fireworks, sirens, sweepers, pots and pans. And the best part of week 3 is that they start to get these little toys. So this stage is the start, like right at the end of the pod stage, but the start of baby beans, which is from 3 to 6 weeks. And that is where all of the learning takes place. Week 3, I like to call the exploration stage. So they're exploring all of these things. The eyes are open, the ears are open, and all of these things are brand new. It's my favorite stage, you can tell, right?
Yeah,
it's so much fun because our focus on our curriculum is molding and shaping puppies through a guided curriculum. So we're making sure that as they age, they're getting the appropriate introductions. And as they finish that stage, they're getting introduced to the next stage. It's just right for where they are developmentally. And so I like to compare it also to kids. You know, we don't take kindergartners and throw them into 6th grade work. We start them in preschool, we get them to kindergarten. 1st grade, we teach them to read. Then we do addition and subtraction, then multiplication. We teach it in an order. And so our puppies go through their curriculum in a specific order that is guided and shaped and planned out for them so that they have a choice, always have a choice, but that they get to explore and engage and experience new things.
Absolutely. So you mentioned it, they're at the drunken sailor stage.
Yeah.
How you put it, getting their legs underneath them and everything.
Oh, they're
like
just
that.
wobbly. So puppies, I guess I should step back a minute. Puppies are born as neonates. That means they finish development outside the womb. And if you've never been around a newborn litter, their rear legs are actually like, I kind of call them like little seals. Like they just flop back here and all of their strength is in the front part of their body. So they're using their hands to pull them. And those little legs just kind of like dangle back here as they move around. But by week 3, somehow those little legs get up underneath and they start to get some strength. And as they start to get strength, that also means that they're going to start eliminating on their own. So from 0 to 2 weeks, mom stimulates for elimination. Occasionally, if you get a puppy that's under stress or if they've moved enough across another, they may extract it on their own. But generally, mom takes care of it. She keeps the nest very, very clean. And mom will still actually lick them and stimulate them all the way up till about 6 weeks till they've almost done weaning and on full food. But the little legs, it's one of my favorite stages because they wobble this way and they wobble that way. And it's like, now we're ready to learn. So the real key part of our program happens between 3 and 6 weeks. It's the baby bean stage. It is a 3-week window, but those 7 days within each one of those weeks is huge in development, huge physically and mentally. And we get to be part of that.
Yeah.
It's so exciting, Zach.
Absolutely, yeah. And there's got a lot going on in this stage.
Yeah,
which I
there
really
is.
like.
Yeah.
Lots of learning kind of.
Lots of learning happening. Mm-hmm.
Learning and growing.
Bright colors, things like that are squeaky toys, elevations, water bowl exposures, ball pits, fun stuff. Like going to school's fun. It wasn't in my day, your day, they made it more fun. Mine was very strict. Not gonna say how old I am, but it was a little strict. So we make it fun for them. Yeah. But ultimately, the one thing I always like to highlight in the litters is that as a litter, they move through the program. As a litter, every puppy gets the same exposures. So every puppy's foundation is set up for them to be able to explore and engage. And they're also guided. So the breeders, myself, everyone that's involved with working with them, make sure that if we have a little one that sits in the corner, that we make sure that it's included, that it gets put over here. If a little one's over in the corner not enjoying or interacting, we'll go grab that little puppy, we'll put it in the center or in our lap, get it comfortable, and then allow it to work. So there's a little bit of psychology behind it all, too. But just making sure that all puppies have the same opportunities is a huge, huge focus. And that just opens up the world for them. And it's wonderful to be part of. And the beauty is we're part of every puppy's life that way. Every puppy that's in the program.
Yep, yep. And I think that's one of my favorite things is, some people ask me, comparing two puppies, which one's more confident.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, every puppy going through this program has the ability to be confident.
To raise their confidence, yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
So confidence comes from lack of fear, right? Fear drives not having confidence. So if we can create puppies that aren't fearful, we're creating puppies that have an opportunity to be confident.
Exactly.
Same in people.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, same in people. So all of it's age appropriate. Puppies do develop, just like toddlers develop. We don't take infants and put them in school. We have to migrate through the process. Puppies are the same way. It just happens on superpower speed in a 6-week window. So.
Absolutely, absolutely. So.
Do you want to weigh a few?
Yeah, let's weigh a few of them here.
Yep.
Just
yep.
Kind of give an update.
Get an idea of where they're at.
Yep.
So one really neat piece to this too is that puppies are weighed every couple days, under 3 weeks. 3 weeks plus they're weighed every week. So we can watch their own growth charts. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, good. You just have to calm down. So anytime a puppy shows any sort of stress, 1.11, so 1 pound, 11 ounces. Anytime they show any kind of stress when we're working with them, like this little one here, if you tuck them into your heart and just cradle them a little bit, they'll get a little bit quieter. But one thing that just came to mind is that puppies within a litter, we have, how many do we have out here today? 1, 2, 9? Okay.
Yes.
So within the 9 here, we're going to have an early bloomer and a late bloomer, right? Same way with kids. So you always have a leader and one that's over here. We want to make sure that they all have the same opportunity. So this little one here is a little more vocal, probably. We'll watch when the new toys come out, could be the first one to explore it. But I want to make sure that all puppies have the same opportunities and that puppies are never under stress. So we want to slightly stress them, but we want to calm them because they need to know the world is safe.
Yep, absolutely.
So that's that puppy dog. Which is this one? There's a little boy, little male, yeah. Beautiful little fella. Same, 1.11.
So
Pick a tiny one.
Close, yeah.
Find the small one. There's always a little bit smaller, just like people. There's always a larger and a smaller.
This girl might be, or I guess this puppy here.
But we're all right-sized, right? We're all.
That's right.
Little girl?
I actually didn't see it.
Little girl.
Little girl?
Yep. 1.6. So she's smaller.
Yep.
You did a good job. You found the little one.
I tried to. Yep.
Oh, one other thing I should highlight, just real quick. At 3 weeks, along with the sound therapy that they start listening to, we also start our puppy massages. So we reverse pet. Everything's a little different than what they're normal. So we're trying to, like when you pet up a dog, you're generally down petting. We're going to reverse pet. Up the back, down across the head, tap the nose, rub the ears. It's very gentle. Everything in stage 3 or week 3 is about tender exposures, tender touch. All of this will exaggerate then. Down the legs, open up the paw pads, roll the tail, tug on the tail, on the back. You're gonna show off. I knew you were, yeah. So this comes from the early neurological stimulation, learning to be held on their back. We roll on their tummies. I know I don't want to drop you. Back upright. I like to just tuck them in because they should smell your breath and feel your heartbeat. And back to the nest.
Cool. Very, very cool. and that's just all for handling. I mean,
It
human
is.
interaction.
Yeah, just for socialization and just for the slight inconveniences we talk about. So when children or the mature population approach a dog, generally the first thing they're going to do is pat the back. So a puppy or an adult dog that is patted, not conditioned, the first thing it could do is, turn its head to address what hit them. All of this, it's every day for them. So it sets them up for success in our families.
Absolutely.
And we have puppies doing amazing things. We have puppies this is a service dog curriculum. So it's that intense. We have puppies that are doing diabetic work, service work, emotional support work. The beauty is, I say, we do this type of curriculum for our everyday families, for pet companion homes. And it's pretty incredible.
It is.
It's incredible to have that kind of a program and have them
Go to
as your family
families.
member. Yeah.
It's a big deal.
They've been schooled. I like to call them little smarties. They're smart.
Cool. Awesome. Yeah, I appreciate you sharing all that.
Always.
Yeah, great litter here. Great education, I guess, that they're going through right now. Very excited about that. Angie did a great job explaining it. And yeah, this is Janice and Monty's litter, guys. There's 9 total puppies, 4 males and 5 females. So yeah, very excited about this litter. And yeah, we appreciate you tuning in today, and we'll see you next time.